This is a 2005 F-250 XLT with an FX4 off-road package, 6.0 Power Stroke. Has been bulletproofed, EGR delete. Also has an SCT flash program on it with a 50 horsepower tow tune. Has an Atlas 40 Facom, which is another 40 horsepower. Runs good. This has 181,000 miles, roughly 180,900. We drive it. Occasionally. I actually drive it frequently, so that mileage will go up. 181,000 miles. 6-speed manual transmission, 5-speed with granny gear, and then a Dana manual transfer case and manual lock and hub, so no vacuum actuators to worry about. This one has the upgraded 6 CD changer that's included, Ford factory. It also does MP3s. Has an onboard air compressor. That's what that is. This is the purge valve, and that's the switch for the air compressor. Mounted on the frame rails, it's a 3/4 horse compressor and a 5-gallon tank mounted on the frame rail on the passenger side. Interior's in good shape. Has the XLT vinyl flooring, which is the not carpet but actual vinyl, so you don't have to worry about getting mud in. It is a super cab, so it has the suicide doors in the back with the bench seat in the back. The bed has been Line-X'd recently, about 6 months ago, so full Line-X bed. Also includes a B&W turnover ball that was installed by Line-X of Chattanooga. Right there is the frame out for that. You'll also see some Airlift 5000 airbags that are on the frame rails of the truck, which are good for leveling out a heavy load. And of course a B&W slider 5th wheel hitch. We were towing a 12,000 pound camper with this truck. Coming back to the back, there's the companion slider. I'll toss it in for a little extra if anybody's interested in that. But I will include the B&W turnover ball. It does have a 7-way pin, plug, easy reach here in the back of the truck. So if you do tow a 5th wheel, these are the fittings, the Schrader valves to fill the airbags up. It's got a 12,000 pound hitch on the back with some LED backup lights right there and there to kind of help illuminate when you're backing up to a trailer at night. BF Goodrich all-terrains. These tires have probably got 15,000 miles on them. They're still, brand new tread. Good shaped tires. Of course, the airbag on this side here. Truck runs great. I've had this truck since 2006 or 7, and it's been a good running truck for us. We actually had to upgrade to an F-350 because of our camper. We upgraded campers and we need a bigger truck, so the camper is a little bit too big for this truck that we have now. It does have the fold-up center console and a seat belt for it. Folds down there. And I'll do a quick video walk around and I'll show you the truck starting up, show you how smooth the engine starts and runs. There's the front of the truck. Zoom out a little bit here. And I'll just get in and do a quick start of the engine here. It's been sitting probably about 2 days now without being started. Usually starts up perfect every time. I've never had any problems with this truck starting and running. It's always been smooth and starts smooth. Like any diesel, let the glow plugs heat up. Right there, once that light's off, get her in neutral, push the clutch in and start. Like I say, it's a good running diesel truck. Show you the how many hours is on the engine. It's got about 4,000 hours, which is not a lot of hours for the 180,000 miles on this truck. There's that working. I'll show you the compressor. That flips on the compressor, Starts building up air pressure. You can see the air pressure coming up there. And then this is a water drain for the compressor to drain, for the air tank to drain water out. Has 4 upfitter switches. Aux 4 is so if you want to turn on the backup lights without being in reverse, you turn the backup lights on. And then aux 1 is a high idle switch. So if you need to do a high idle for, if you need to charge a battery in a camper, you can flip that on and the truck will idle up within 30 seconds. Coming out, I'll show you under the hood, let you see the engine. Like I say, this truck, we've took care of it. It has been bulletproofed by Diesel Plus in Ringgold, Georgia. Good clean engine. Fuse power. Fuse power there. And I'll shut the truck off here so you can hear me. But those two 8-gauge power cables or 4-gauge power cables, one of them runs into the cab of the truck and is on a relay up underneath the dash. You can see the relay just underneath there. Maybe you can't, but there's a 12-volt relay hooked to that red cable that can be used. It's an ignition switched relay that can be used for radios. I ran some ham radios in this truck and I powered them off that relay. And then the other relay, the blue power cable, comes back underneath the frame rail to power the compressor, which is right there. You can kind of see the compressor, and then the air tank is right up there in front of it. Again, that's a 5-gallon air tank, aluminum air tank. Any questions, let me know.